Hello class. Let's get started with some of the things we'll always be doing this semester, and let me take you a walk around some of these places. One of the areas we're going to be working is on our WordPress site called Free Foundations 2D. You can see that's up at the top, freefoundations2d.wordpress.com. This is where you'll be posting all of your work and seeing tutorials and anything else that's connected that I can share with you digitally. In here, you're going to be able to see the final checklist of our digital work, final projects, all the projects, tutorial videos, and here we are on week 1. Scroll down, we've gone over the syllabus, attendance, what our rubric sort of looks like, our supplies, and we're getting down into our first assignment. What you will do is you will go to your email and connect with the invitation to join this Free Foundation site. After you have joined, you can create your own blog. What you'll do is you'll click right and you'll put your name down and you will publish this. You hit publish twice. And then you can view it. So this is it right here. You can see that it happened on 20th of August. Here's where your name will be. And anything you put in here will be visible by me. Each time you add something new, you won't go up to the top to create a new blog. You'll never hit this again. What you will do is you will come in and you'll hit edit. And in edit, it will allow you to change things. So this will be my real name. And you can write things. You can also add images. You can add images from our resource here, but your work that you do will be adding something new. So you click Add New, and then you can look throughout all kinds of your work on your desktop. So let's say I'm working with a number design. Choose that. And then I'm going to hit Insert down below. So you'll see just how big this image is. You can scale it. You can move it around. So I think next to this assignment 1 is not a good place for it. So I'm going to hit Return and have it drop down below. And then you can also go in and edit it. So it's got this dark area along the top. So I'm going to crop it. So you hit Crop. And I want to bring these edges down just a little bit so it seems to be just a little bit better presented. Hit Done. Hit Update. And now you can see that in there. And again, I'm going to scale this down. And you can see in the number right there, it's 207 pixels by 190 pixels. If I hit Update, I can visit the post, see what it looks like. And here it is, Scott Betts, Assignment 1, and the image that's up there. We will also be looking for inspiration this semester, and to keep things connected, we'll always be looking at the same site for our inspiration. And that site is the Behance site. And so in your URL search area, just type in Behance. Behance And what you'll do is you'll see all of the design work that's in here. You can also look for inspiration. So I'll click in here. Let's say I was interested in that number 5 design I was working on. So I'm going to type in number and hit return. That gives me some different things. There's a number 7. Okay, maybe that's something that I find interesting. I'm going to look at it and I click on it. And I read all about this project. You can see all these different numbers that they've created. Here's the number 5. So one of the things I can do is I can save this image to my downloads. And the way you do that on the Mac is you hit Control and click on the image at the same time. Control is on the bottom, and then just click on it, and you can save it to your downloads. So let's practice uploading this to our site. So we go back to our named blog. Okay, you may have to scroll through and find it. So there's that. You don't click right, correct? You click edit. And you want to figure out where you're going to put it. If I put it right here, it's going to be in front of assignment 1. I want it to follow that number 5. So I hit a return. I click add media. I have to do add new because it's not in our library so far. This is, remember, it goes to your download. Here it is. I click choose. Wait for it to load into the library and click insert. Okay, let's change its size. I click on the image. I grab that corner and I just scale it up. Remember the last time I said it was around 220? So we'll make this about the same size just so it looks good on our page. And because this is original artwork, I'm not going to crop this because the designer wanted it to be this size. And I'm also going to include where I got this. So I'm going to click on the window above and select all. You see how it's highlighted. I'm going to copy it, so I can do Command C. I can also go up into Edit, and I could do Copy. And you see this is the symbol for Command C. Go back to our post. I'm going to hit a Shift Return just to drop me one line down. And I'm going to go Command V. I accidentally deleted my image on there. So I'm going to have to add it again. All right, and this isn't an active link, so what you have to do is you have to select it, and up here where it looks like there's a chain link up here where it says insert edit link, if you click that, it puts it in there, or if it doesn't put it in there, you can paste it in there yourself where it says URL, okay, and you click add link. So now it's got that underline. So when I go to look at your work, click Update, Visit Post. There's Scott Betts. There's the first one. There's the second one. What we can do is I can click on this and see other things about what you were interested in. So I go back to the Raul Cobregagi site here, and I can see what you're interested in. When we do our research, this is how we're going to be able to put that in there. There's another way to search. And so when we're not using the Behance site, what we'll use is Creative Commons. And Creative Commons is a way to search and know if you're able to sell the work that you're working from, show it, if you have to attribute it. So I'm going to click Creative Commons. You see it shows up at the top because I go here quite a bit. And what we're going to do is we want to look for something. So, for example, I want to look for images that have the number 5 in it. Number 5. And I want it something that I can modify or adapt. Sometimes you might want to use something for commercial purposes, and you can click this. But in our class, we're just manipulating things for a grade. I hit return, and it shows up over 2.5 million photos. So I can look through here. And let's say I like the baby. Maybe I like this one. What is signaling up here above is what you can do with this. Okay, there's a line through the money. I can't make a T-shirt using this image and sell it because that's against the rules of Creative Commons. If I click on it and go down below, I can read the things that I'm allowed to do. Okay, so it's licensed in this manner right here, and if you click on it, it will say just what you can do. Okay, you are free to share it, which is what you'll do in this class. Adapt it, you can remix it. Okay, and you must give appropriate credit for this attribution. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Just go back to our image. I'm going to download the image again by hitting Control, click, save image to my downloads. And then I'm also going to copy the HTML. So when we go to our Free Foundations site, and I want to add to this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Edit. I want to add what I just downloaded. I'm going to scale it so it looks good on the page. And I have to give the attribution. Now here's where it gets just a little tricky. What we want to do is we want to change this from our visual mode to the HTML mode because I'm going to put some code in here. So click HTML and you see now everything's in code. Right here I'm going to paste that link from Creative Commons. Go back to visual. And you can see here's the code. So this is number 5 by Sideshow Barker and how it's licensed. And these are the things I have to do if I want to be able to use that. So if this were an assignment and I included this in assignment, there would be this line down below for you to show me what you've done and how you've gotten it. Click Update. Visit the post. All right. So This is what I want you to do. Right now, I would like for you to go and find something that you're interested in on the Behance site. And what you'll do is you'll download that image that you're interested in, and you'll create your own blog, the one you'll use all semester long, just once with your name on it, and then upload your image, and then upload a workable URL. Then in Creative Commons, I want you to find something that relates to it, and then I would like for you to make sure that you put the Creative Commons licensing beside it. This is something we'll do all semester, and I just want to make sure that you understand how to do it this evening. All right? So this is assignment 1, just to see how the blog works and then how our connecting to sources works. Let's do this, spend a few minutes on it, and then we'll move on to assignment number 2.